Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Jessica Pimentel and I'm a Miami-based flight attendant here in the United States of America. So today I decided to do something a little bit different and I'm gonna make this video just about healthy snack ideas if you are airline crew, someone who travels a lot, and these snacks are basically really good if you're at the airport or if you're working flights or even if you're just at a hotel layover because they're easy to make, they're healthy, and they taste really good in my opinion. So first I'm gonna make a cauliflower pizza and then I'm gonna make some bean paste that you can pretty much use for dipping or spreading. And then I'm gonna make some carrot fries because I'm obsessed with carrots and most people are obsessed with fries. So we're gonna go ahead and put those together and hopefully you guys will enjoy them. So let's go ahead and get right into the video.
Alright, so to start with the cauliflower pizza, let's start with the ingredients. I had already cut up some cilantro and some green onion. Also, there's some minced garlic that gives it that perfect flavor. Tomato sauce here, but you can also use tomato paste if you choose. The seasonings were very simple, just sea salt, oregano, Italian seasoning, and in order to have it all cook well, we used olive oil spray for the pan and of course mozzarella cheese. Now the olive oil spray you just put on the parchment paper and you're set. Then step number 1 is to cut the cauliflower into about 1-inch slices and then place them on the parchment paper that has been sprayed by cauliflower. You have to be gentle because cauliflower can be a little bit flimsy sometimes. That's why I think the thicker pieces are better. After they are placed on the parchment paper, spray it all again a couple times with the olive oil, and then you are just going to simply season it all over again with the seasonings of sea salt, oregano, and Italian seasoning as well. The next step is to bake the cauliflower slices for 35 to 40 minutes at 350 degrees. Everyone's oven is different, so check it at 35 and then leave it in for a little bit longer. Here you can see I am covering every slice of cauliflower with tomato sauce. Yum. So then once they're all covered, like I said, cut the cheese in half. So then I put about 2 slices of cheese on each cauliflower slice and then just cut up the cheeses into smaller pieces so that it would cover up all of the cauliflower very smoothly so that the whole slice would be covered in cheese, and when it would melt it would be just perfect. And then after that I got some of the green onion that I had cut up and just added a few pieces all over each of the cauliflower slices, and then did the same thing with cilantro. And then of course I went ahead and added all the different seasonings back on top of the pizza slices because why the heck not? You can never go wrong with extra seasoning, in my opinion. Now, after that, you broil the pizza slices for about 10 to 15 minutes, like I said, depending on your oven. Maybe even keep it in for longer if you need to. And then voila, it was an amazing, healthy recipe. Me and my boyfriend loved it, and we are definitely going to be making these cauliflower pizza slices again very soon. So good for your trip, very creamy, cheesy, and all the seasonings were perfect. Okay, we are starting the next recipe with an Instapot, and we cooked beans in there for about 40 minutes. These are lima beans and kidney beans, and the seasonings that you just saw were what I used. So cumin, Italian seasoning, oregano, garlic, and salt again. And all you really have to do is throw the beans in a food processor. I had already added spices to the Instapot, so it was already cooked with the beans. I added hot sauce because hot sauce goes good with absolutely everything. Do not fight me on that. And then I normally use peanut butter, but this time I used a little bit of olive oil. So I used 2.5 tablespoons. So altogether that's just 1 tablespoon. And then once it's all in there, you just close the food processor up, process it all up, but keep an eye on the mixture as it's processing because you want to make sure that there's enough liquid in there without adding too much oil. So I just added water and I just kept processing the beans and then gauging how much more water I would need. So I probably added water about 3 times, but never more than a 1/4 cup of water at a time. This time was very minimal. I just don't want it to be too watery. So here it is. It's a very paste-like type of spread. And I know it looks kind of weird, but it's actually really good and it's very high protein and it is perfect to add on toast, slices of bread, any types of chips, crackers, or anything that you would like to bring on your layover with you. Sometimes I like to use it to dip my chips in or my chicken or even like carrots or some veggies. Veggies is definitely my favorite thing. And yeah, it's the best. And honestly, it is a no-brainer because hummus is just delicious. So recipe number 3 is very simple. Here we have 1/2 tablespoon of coconut oil, some Italian seasoning, oregano seasoning, and then sea salt, and of course the carrots. I prefer the big carrots so I can cut them up to the sizes that I want. So here I am just cutting up the carrots. I like to make them medium sizes, not too big, not too small, and not too skinny because you don't want them to burn whenever you put them in the oven. So these are pretty decent sizes. Just put them all over another pan that also has parchment paper and also sprayed with olive oil. And then you spray the actual carrots themselves with a little bit of olive oil. But I also just put a little bit of coconut oil all over the carrots just so it could be a little bit more crispy. I personally do not like using too much oil on my carrots or my vegetables in general because I feel like it defeats the purpose, but a little bit is good and it helps give it that little crunch and extra flavor, so I am all about a little bit of it. After that, you're just going to season everything all over again with all the seasonings that you have, and then you're just going to put it into the oven for about 40 to 45 minutes at 350. You can check the carrots as they're cooking just to see if they're getting burned or not, but I think that for 40 to 45 minutes is your best bet. And then they look amazing, they taste amazing, and these are a perfect snack when traveling. They are just so good.
All right, everybody, that is going to conclude this healthy snack meal prep idea. Unfortunately, the sun was starting to go down, so we had to use the lighting in the actual house, which of course, as we all know, natural lighting is way better to record pretty much anything. But that's okay. I think that the meal ideas are what's more important. So I hope you all enjoyed that video. Also, really quickly, that cauliflower pizza idea is not my own idea. I saw that on Instagram. Just want to make sure credit is given where credit is due. But I don't know who the person is, and I just thought it looked really good. So I figured I would try it and make it and show you guys because, you know, maybe you guys didn't see that before. And yeah, well, I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate all of your support, and I will see you guys in the next video. Beijinhos. Ciao, ciao.